Hey guys, I just wanted to give you all another update, kind of, checking back in. So, one problem I'm having is for some reason, having a rough time with SPS. Like you can see this plating Montipora, and you really can't tell it from your side because the blue lights are kind of freaking out the video. But there's this like white spot that's starting to grow from the outside and go in. And it's definitely gotten worse within the last week, and I'm not sure kind of what's going on there. And also I had a sunset Montipora that I had on that back wall right there, and it's completely bleached out. There's still like a very little bit of it left, but it's just slowly dying off. And I've constantly trying to figure out like what's going on, I had 0 nitrates, and I thought, maybe there's not enough nutrients in the system for those corals. So I actually was dosing, or I wasn't dosing, but I was adding, I think it was potassium nitrate, which is basically like stump remover from Home Depot. I got some of that and I added it, and I got my nitrates from 0 parts per million up to 5. But I mean, it's still kind of just, I don't know. Something's up still. I'm not sure what it is. I just tested everything. My alkalinity is at 9.5, which I don't know if that's a little high. I watched some videos from BRS, and they seem to kind of shoot towards 10. And it was higher than that. It was at 10.7, I believe. And so I lowered the amount of soda ash that I was dosing way down, and I got it down to 9.5 for now. So maybe that swing is what's causing this, or maybe the initial high DKH is what's causing this. I'm not sure. And then also my calcium was at I think it was 370, which I know is fairly low, so I actually raised it. I ordered another dosing pump, and I got, I'm dosing calcium and alkalinity now. I dose calcium basically all day. I don't know if that's normal, but that's what I'm doing right now. And I got my calcium back to 425 is what I just tested. So, I mean, my parameters seem right to me, and it could be that they're just now maybe right and they were off. But my softies are doing fine. The only problem I'm having is this ACAN right here, which was doing really good, is starting to not do as well. I kind of want to say that's due to me not target feeding anymore, but I don't know. I've heard target feeding, like you really don't have to do it. But it's just starting to go down. So I've started target feeding again. And also that's why the plate was going down. I don't know, because I was putting a little squirt over it. But again, I'm starting to get coralline, because this pump is almost completely covered. That algae magnet is almost covered, getting a lot more spots on the walls, starting to get it on the rock more. So, I mean, the coralline is growing, and I don't see any white coralline, so that's good. It's just there was I can't remember what it was called, but there's a softie let me see. There's a softie right there, hardcore SPS right there that died off. I had, I think my last video was an acro I put in here, and it died off, within a couple of days. I kind of don't know what it is. I have an SPS at the very top right here. Right there. It actually browned out, so I moved it up top, and it's starting to get a little more green on it. So I don't know. I don't know if it's my lights, because these lights are still relatively new. And I did recently put a Coral Plus bulb, because I had all blue pluses, and I put a Coral Plus bulb in there. But yeah, if you guys have any advice, I'm totally willing to, hear you guys out and say, hey, quit leaving things, or quit moving or changing things, because I know consistency is key. But I don't know. Everything is fine except for my SPS. And my SPS are just freaking out. Even like I said, this plating Monty, which blows my mind. Because this is an old Monty that I had in an old system that didn't have anything. It basically had a small refugium and a biocube with some carbon, and it was fine. But now in this system, with all this stuff, it's freaking out. And it could just be that I'm maybe you know, maybe my calcium swings or my alkalinity swings or no nitrates, or maybe I stopped target feeding. I don't know, just yeah, kind of, if you have any advice, let me know. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll probably do another update video soonish, because I want to kind of keep you guys up to date on like what's going on here. That way, if y'all see something like that you see and you're like, hey, you know, that's the problem, quit doing it, y'all let me know. Anyways, thanks, and I'll catch back with y'all later.